Before we get into the video, guys, I am going to be giving away the Black Market Decal Intrudium in my Discord. If you're interested in joining, the link for my Discord will be below, and look out for the text chat title giveaway.
On the defense and a free ball for AJ. Can he get some help?
AJ off, can't find that next goal, but flowing in Wonder, Kronovi to follow up, and Rogue scores first against G2.
And Rogue hang tight for about 2 minutes, I would say, and then they get down to the other half. JNaps and Chicago run into each other, or at least make sure they don't. And unfortunately, JNaps can't recover, diving back from the other side of the net that he just crossed.
Balls that are taking a while to get to, just kills so much time off the clock. Chicago, another boomer down. JNaps is there, back to Chicago, shot, and goal for Chicago, gets the third for G2.
You could see this one coming a mile away. Chicago just right up to JNaps, and you knew the entire time JNaps was gonna go right back down and let Chicago do whatever he wanted with it. Picked a right spot in the net, 3-0.
Back over to Wonder. That challenge will serve G2. That's a great win by JNaps in midfield. He's done that several times in the series so far. Chicago puts it right to the corner, and G2 are clicking.
It is kind of off kickoff here. It's just JNaps on the rotate back. Just throws everybody for a loop, and Kronovi can only watch from the net because he knows if he goes for that challenge, he's definitely beat.
Looking for some space for his team. Tee out the Rizzo, Chicago, shot on, and it's a goal for G2! They win in Game 5 overtime, picking up a win against Rogue.
And a beautiful job from Chicago here, not punching that ball into the corner again, because he knows if he does that, it's going to go right to Rogue. They're going to clear the ball away.
And so that's the big question. A lot of eyes are on Illusion and this entire Ghost team, and it starts off with Torment getting the first goal off the pass from Squishy.
And it's a nice clear from Lethmir, but already Squishy's right on top of it. And he was just sitting saying, you better not clear the ball right at me.
This ball will be loose all the way back to the orange half. Sypical waits for it, beats Corrupted G, and finds a long shot. No way. This one was on target and 2-0 lead now for Space
Yeah, this
Station.
one, a little bit of a strange goal here. You see the pinch, actually, between Corrupted G and Sypical.
Sathu comes in, Corrupted G wins the challenge, but AXB now back to Sypical. Can Sypical find AXB back up on the field, looking for the shot? A great 1-2, 1 and go to tie the game.
AXB, we were talking about his passing, but let's take a look at his shooting as well. Yeah. Setting, and this was just a beautiful give and go. I mean, look at that. That is textbook passing. AXB.
See if he can connect with a teammate here. So he dumps it back into the box. Corrupted G is soft touch, but AXB is right there. Sathu now. Back in, Sypical in the middle, looking for the connection. He finds it. Oh my goodness, there was defenders galore.
There was
it didn't
two.
Matter.
Yeah, you could see it. Classics and Corrupted G both expecting this. They both saw the lane, but Sypical was just too fast. Sathu
was Drippe following it along, gets the pinch long ways down the field, but Sypical. Sathu thinks about it, but the field's front flip man maybe low on boost.
Oh!
Drops down to Sypical. He puts it in. What a positioning. The failure on to clear that one away from him sends us to overtime.
You know, Drippe had such a better line on this ball, and Corrupted G out of all the places on the field. But right now, EG fighting for their series life.
Oh no, Drippe drops it on his head. He's back to Sypical and into the corner and out. The sweep for Space Station Gaming on Evil Geniuses. What a game.
Yeah, and again, infield passing. Sathu right on a platter for Sypical.
Garrett G keeping this one high. Justin now with control, looking for a goal against the defenders. Jay Wisman and in. Justin puts it up, and that's NRG in the lead.
I didn't think this was going to find the back of the net. Look at Justin getting the flip reset and past Jay Wiz, past Karma.
Backing it up with crazier stuff here against Splice in the regular season. Justin now popping this one up. Maybe look to correct with Fireburner. The drop down in Fireburners there. That's 2-0 now for NRG. So they're starting to hold on to game number 1.
And again, this was just a fantastic effort from Justin. Look at him, just freestyling over and then puts a perfect pass.
Solid contact down the field. Garrett G puts it right back. Now following this one, wins against Karma now towards the box and finds the shot. Are you kidding me? Off the ceiling, he passes it to himself.
And oh my Garrett moment, look at this. 40 boost, gets the challenge, and saved his boost to go after that.
Will neutralize Jay Wismon's contact. Fireburner now with boost to work with. Past Karma, looking for the goal by himself all the way into the corner. And there's the solo goal from all three.
That Fireburner with just a touch. You see how he boosts through the ball to keep his momentum and actually air rolls into it, flipping to get just that little extra bit of power.
Right now, it does feel like NRG is outclassing you in every way. Justin now dropping this one down. Here's Garrett G on the shot. Past Karma, and another 2-goal game as NRG continues their dominance.
And as soon as Splice gets on the board, an immediate answer. You could just see Garrett just waiting in the middle. Justin comes barreling in.
Titan in North America.
Absolutely. Even there, Justin cutting out that pass, getting it over to Garrett. And Garrett, that's a hat trick for him.
Insult to injury. They keep piling them on. It's Garrett G. Look at that. Just up and flipping.
Styling.
Saying, hey, you're done, by the way. We have this series. Splice is holding on right now.
But for how long? I mean, even that shot from Garrett, he was able to bounce it off the ceiling. And now the pass over to Justin. That's it. NRG finally getting on the board.
How long, you asked? Well, just a few more seconds. Karma tries, and it took a 3-man play to make that happen.
Corrupted G can't get the dunk. G2, Rizzo to JNAP, shot on target, and G2 cut the lead in half.
Yeah, Classics tracking this back all the way. It's on transition, 2 people caught in the corner, and Classics knows he has to buy time. Problem is he gave away a little bit too much space in the midfield, but I can understand it.
Someone to be a little closer to him when he slapped it against the sidewall there, ended up giving up possession, but EG get it back. Nothing to worry about too much. Classics pick up the pass from CG, gets back to it off the crossbar, Drippay finishes, and EG take the lead.
And this is just Classics forcing it through. Corrupted G, though, with a beautiful feed down to him. And Classics, I think he could have got it if you give it to him again, but either way.
He is there. Rizzo wanted to commit, but Drippay was too close to the ball. Instead, he's rewarded with the ball in midfield. Off the back, Classics can't get there. Chicago wins. G2 win against Evil Geniuses.
And it finally wasn't a game 5. Rizzo to JNAP's. Classics just doesn't get up there, misses the clear.
Nothing has changed. Okay, G2 makes the biggest roster move in North America, and it's just the normal things. Like Athena, the longtime fanatical G2 fan, is just like, I can't take any more reverse sweeps on Twitter. JNAPS is like,
more claps.
Yeah, JNAPS is like, here's just normal G2 style win. Like, this is the same.
What went on the rest of the day? Anything surprise you? I mean, for the most part, NA's still kind of playing along to what we expect.
The fact that Space Station won against Evil Geniuses isn't as much of a surprise as the fact that they swept Evil Geniuses. That one was the big one for me.
Yeah, I think the other one too, first match of the day, huge grudge match for Kronovi. Unfortunately, just short for him, but
it's just so funny that we have these question marks, but they are sitting at the top of the board right now with Cloud9.
That's all that matters. True. That's all that matters.
With all their wins.
Towards the goal, Fairy Peak will tuck it off to the side. Now Scrub Killer moving up on the demolition. Some space created by Fairy Peak. He got one and then created more space in goal. Scrub Killer all the way down. Will find it, and that's 2 for Vitality.
Yeah, and this was unassisted here, and just Scrub in the air, quickly getting control of his car and beating out Alpha.
Now back out, K-Dop will connect with his teammate. Scrub Killer moving up the midfield as well. All 3 players pushing into the blue. Fairy Peak beats 2, and K-Dop's got an easy tap, and Fairy Peak just gave it to him on a platter.
Yeah, Fairy Peak just got done beating the defense and scoring by himself, and now look at this one. Pops to himself and then gets the pass from the corner. He will not hear the end of that. You know, a turbo pulsar reaction. And look at this!
Fairy Peak demolishing them right now. 4 goals. Look at this double tap.
And I mean, they're just playing with their food right now. This double tap.
First possibility of a complete shutout in a series in Europe as K-Dop puts it
K-Dop!
Oh, the man is on fire.
This is just insult to injury. Look at the play. K-Dop, no boost at all. He just touches it. Bluey can't get there. Scrub actually was there to dunk it in if need be.
Alpha launching it high, but this one just gives the ball back to Vitality. Fairy Peak will connect with K-Dop on the outfield pass, and look at that. 4 goals in, 9-0 on the series.
10 shots, and a beautiful setup from Fairy, but look at the quality of that shot.
Looking to get the ball out of their own half, another shot, and this one just in from Farah. A clanger, 2 players in goal, neither one up for it.
PSG has just been keeping this pressure on, and even here, Violent Panda not opting to come up and challenge, trying to save the shot, but it was just a perfect shot.
And then they'll wait for a mistake and score off of that. Here comes Shaw set for another one, again and in. The mistake on the wall this time.
And this is where I think Dignitas has been struggling, is the backboard defense. Yukio just wasn't in position to get there in time, and then well executed.
Tries to string together any sort of offensive drive, and oh no, Yukio's not going to get it as Farah puts it in. Another excellent pass, and a Brazil in game number 1 on Dignitas.
You know, and the Brazil, we haven't seen it in a while, but Farah getting his hat trick, also has a playmaker award.
Shut down by Violent Panda. Yukio with a nice soft touch and in, a tie game. And Dignitas finds a play that they can build a win off of.
Yeah, and look at that, a hammer of a clear by Violent Panda. Just a beautiful shot from Yukio.
Casio in midfield, just not much to scream at. They're just great touches by TSM, not allowing a shot, and on the transition, Ignite picks it up from Mets to tie it up.
And there's been a bunch of space to work with from both teams, and this time it's TSM who managed to not just crush one right towards the opposition. They get it up off the ceiling and it comes right down. Clear with no pressure coming out of Triple Trouble is just what TSM needed to get their feet back under him, get some boost in the tank, and maybe force an attack, and it will be Metza Norris. So the game ends the same way it started. A missed touch off the back wall, but this time it comes from Triple Trouble. But what a recovery from Metza Norris onto that side wall.
Forcing a bad challenge out of TSM, but TSM, they have been the toughest nut to crack. Flipping it up, and there it is for Remco going down the field. TSM take game number 2.
Well, Triple Trouble win challenge after challenge and put TSM in so many tough positions in game number 2, but it comes down to Remco beating the first man in the midfield.
Tadpole ends up giving it right back to I. Remco to I. Shot off the post and in. TSM.
And Ignite has been having a bit of a rough offseason, not able to find the back of the net a few times, but Remco gives him another chance here. And on the money, corner of the net.
Missing on the pass. Might have been blocked anyway. Remco looking for I shot on it.
You knew it.
Ignite again.
You knew this one.
You raised your hands up before I even touched the ball. It was 100% the whole way. 3-0 for TSM.
Was just down there grabbing boost when he missed the challenge, and Remco says, here you go, buddy.
On that pressure and a lot. Again, doing a great job utilizing that space. Pass out again off the crossbar. The bricks keep going. Mystic scores.
And Speed, nice recovery here on the sidewall. A little bit of hesitation from Mouse to go for a challenge, and Mystic
just trying to get it back over to Tigre. It was Alex. A lot now, the last man back, teed down again. What? Speed finds the edge, finds the hole, and the bricks 5-2. Absolute dominance.
Oh, what a recovery from Mystic. He won the challenge, gets the second touch, and immediately flips off the corner to get the pass to the top of the box.
The bricks are playing with house money in game number 3. Oh, and the touch out to Cux here.
What?
Excuse me, game number 2. I'm getting ahead of myself. Another goal for the bricks.
How did this even go in? All right, let's see here. Hang on.
Well, he got bumped.
Oh, my goodness.
He got bumped. Maybe so. I've seen
crazier things.
We've seen crazier things. It is not out of the realm at all. A nice block from Tigre and almost picking up another. They do pick up another goal. Why not Cooks here? A great cap off, if you will, to the bricks in game number 2.
Emphatic from the bricks here in game number 2. And it really did go back to that 2-minute 50-second mark. And the bricks actually will have to give away as well because they don't have any boost. Alex 161's through Speed. Cooks here is in a bit of an awkward spot. He's flat-footed. There's a lot, and he'll punch it home. And Mouse take the lead with 1:40.
A great carry from Alex here. Gets a great touch up high. Feathers the boost just to get the light touch off the backboard. Sends it straight down. A lot is ready for it.
And both teams making sure to get the balls on target. Mystic again opens the door. There's Cooks here. They missed the clear, and it'll be the bricks to send it home.
Who else other than Cooks here? Captain Clutch himself puts it in overtime. It's a great pass from Mystic.
Turbo off the ceiling, but Yukio is not in the play. He got demoed by Ferry. Now, K-Dot with a shot opportunity, and the bump from Scrub Killer. And he helps Vitality get the second goal of the game.
And yes, this was fantastic with the bump from Scrub Killer, I agree, but it actually goes back to that demo on Yukio from Dignitas in the midfield.
Clear attempt going off the ceiling, and now off the sidewall, bouncing out to the middle. K-Dot with
speed.
the shot, and he puts it upper 90.
And it came out of nowhere, too, because it was Yukio in the net. That ball kicked straight off the side, drove forward, and he had no clue K-Dot was already up.
And now another double commit there for Dignitas. But it has been K-Dot. And now the bump play from Scrub yet again. It's a very 1v1 style play here.
And
Get the hit, take out your opponent.
He was right there, but again, that angle too aggressive to the ball. Versus Violent Panda to buy time for Dignitas, and maybe that's what Vitality needed to finally get unstuck from their own half.
Scrub could end it here, and he does! Scrub with the solo play off the wall, clutches it for Vitality in overtime.
Just made everyone think so hard, and the command to stay right next to it so nobody knows exactly what he's doing behind the ball.
And they were sweet. It was all 3-0s almost all day. One of those was not a 3-0.
Someone on the Bricks and Mouse didn't get the memo.
Dignitas is at the bottom. You mentioned it, but now to see it is just absurdity.